Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. I'm Jeff Kimmel, and I thought I'd do something a little special tonight and do a quick review of the TV series Waco. So Waco is a 6-part TV series. It's on the Paramount Network, which also doubles as CMT. I don't understand that, but I don't care. And it's about David Koresh and the Branch Davidian group. So I don't know if you're how old you are or anything like that. When I was a kid and I was growing up, I remember this situation. So essentially David Koresh has a little bit of a cult, or he has a cult I guess, and they live in Waco, Texas, in the Mount Carmel area, whatever that is. You know, I mean, he's definitely a cult leader. He a polygamist. So he has multiple wives, and he has multiple children from the wives, and you know, and he's preaching his word of God, mainly around the 7 seals. Anyway, he has a large following, and all these people live on the compound. And one of the things that they do is they have guns that they sell at different gun shows to help with part of the financing of the compound, right? But they have a lot of guns. And they're under heavy investigation from the ATF, and it all comes to a head at some point. And now, you know, I remember watching this, and that's what I was talking about when I was a kid. I remember it came out on, I believe it was on Channel 1, if you ever had Channel 1 and they were showing this. It ends up in a 51-day standoff between the compound, the FBI, and the ATF. And this is the whole story behind it. And if you're aware of the situation, you know how it ends. If not, I don't want to ruin it for you because I think it's very interesting, but essentially what the show is showing you is the background behind you know, what David Koresh was about, what his people in the cult were about, and how this all started. And I'm on episode 3, so I'm halfway through it, and I have to encourage people to watch this. I think it's incredible, especially if you grew up with it and you know what it is. It was very interesting when it happened. And now to see it play out on TV again is even more interesting. I've seen documentaries, and there's also an online documentary that kind of follows it as well. I haven't watched that yet, but the actors in this. So Taylor Kitsch, Riggins from Friday Night Lights. He was also in American Made, and you know, a number of other movies. You know who he is. He's very good. I like him. But he is playing David Koresh, and I think it's unbelievable. I always see him as in the Riggins role, you know, the tough guy. And you know, not that David Koresh isn't tough, but he's really does a phenomenal job just in the way he changes the way he speaks, and he changes it the way that David Koresh did, and it's amazing to me, like how great he's done. So I think that's great. Melissa Benoist, I think you say her name, Supergirl, she's in this. Michael Shannon, he's in this. He's the FBI negotiator. John Leguizamo, I think I'm saying that right, but he was part of the ATF that started the initial investigation on the house. A lot of good actors and actresses in this, and it's a very interesting story, and I'm enjoying it. And I figured I owe it to you, those of you who subscribe to my channel or who are going to follow upon this video, to advise you to check out this. Watch this. If you don't know anything about Waco, if you're, you know, maybe a little bit younger, you can learn about it through this way, or research it and then come watch this. If you're my age or even a little bit older, you probably heard about this in the past. Check this TV series out because it brings you right back to when it was happening, and it does it with incredible acting. So I'm really actually enjoying it. I know it's not something that we should glamorize and what has happened here, but you know, reliving it with the actors and actresses and the story that they're telling is great. I'm enjoying it a lot. So that's, you know, my real quick review on the first 3 episodes of Waco. Check it out. 3 more episodes to go, so I wanted to get ahead of it so you don't miss out on it. But check it out. Let me know what you think. Love to hear from you. Subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button, all that jazz. You know, love to hear comments. So that's it. Coming from Kimmel's Irish Pub on a quick review of Waco. maybe I'll stop in at the end of the series and let you know what I think. If this gets any reviews, or any views, I'll let you know. Alright? Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.